Hello, it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster tutorial video. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video. It's been a good few months since I last did a tutorial video, but after a couple of requests this last few weeks, I thought I would do a very quick tutorial on ride photos and ride cameras. Now, a lot of theme parks around the world, especially on your bigger coasters, will have ride photos. It's one of these little ways that the parks are going to continue to make money. They will charge you ridiculous amounts of money for a ride photo. And now, of course, these are not actually in the game as standard. And the ones that we will be creating today are for aesthetics only. They obviously do not work in the way that are fully intended. But just for that extra little sense of realism, it really does add to a ride. So here we are in the Collab Park that I did with M&J Games and Web Gaming, and there is a ride camera on Cove Runner here that just triggers as it comes down, and then as you come out of the exit there is a ride photo booth. Now this photo booth was created by Web Gaming. Absolutely incredible build. I'm not sure if this is on the workshop or not, but if it's not, I'll have a word with him and make sure that it is, because it's such a good little build. It looks so genuine and so authentic. But let's just hop over into my editing park and I will show you how you can do this. So here we are in my editing park. So what I've done is I've put the ride photos on the exit of the ride, which is where you will always find them. Sometimes they're in a shop or something like that. Obviously there can be different interpretations on how you want to put your photo booth. A lot of theme parks will have them built into a shop or something like that. But there's the photo booth, and here is our ride camera. Now, all you need is two little things. This light here, and a display sequencer. Now the display sequencer can be found in Create. Go down to Props. Do not go down to Props because that's the wrong one. Go to Special Effects. Go down to Audio and Display Sequencers, and there you go. Display sequencer. So that's all you need. As for the rest of the ride camera, that is just something that I've made myself, just using basic shapes. That is on the workshop if anybody would actually like to use it. But let's edit this and let's pop that light back inside, shall we? So let's pop that back in there. There we go. Let's hide that. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is we need to create a trigger on the ride. So we're going to go across, go down to trigger sequence, and we're going to create a trigger sequence. We're then going to add a trigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a trigger on this first drop here. So let's go, let's say about there, shall we? No, let's go down a little bit more. Let's say about there. There you go. Just about there. That'll do. Now, what we want to do with that trigger sequence is we want to connect an object to the group. Now, all we want to do is select the display sequencer only. Do not select the light, just the display sequencer. And we're going to confirm that. Done. That's it. You can back out of that. All done. Now, we're going to select the display sequencer and we're going to edit the trigger sequence. So we're going to add a display group to that. Connect objects to the group, and we're going to select the light and the light only and confirm that. There we go. Done. Now we're going to come down to the light here. We're going to go all the way to the end, and we want to change play on trigger to repeat toggle on trigger. And then that will bring up this menu. And you want to put it on toggle every 0.1 seconds for 1 second. That's it. Done. That is literally as easy as that. Now we're going to pop that to nighttime. Let's jump on a car, shall we? So let's jump on that one that's in the station. There we go. Let's speed it up. And as we come down this drop here, there you go. We have one working ride camera that will trigger every time that the car hits that little trigger point there. And it's just that little extra tiny bit of realism can really add to your immersion of the park. As I said earlier on, they are completely aesthetic. They don't have any actual function within the game, but just adds that little tiny extra touch of realism. So I hope that's been of help to everybody. thank you ever so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding any other little tips and tricks within the game, then by all means feel free to comment down below. If I don't actually know, I will maybe direct you to somebody else who does. So little things like transfer tracks and things like that, that's not my forte. That would be M&J Games. That's the person to go to for them. But there's so many different creators and content creators on YouTube who know so many little tips and tricks. But I will always help wherever I can, and if I can't, I will send you in the right direction. But thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you soon for more Planet Coaster content. Goodbye everybody.